welcome back to my channel. We have a little bit of a different background here. I'm filming in my office that I share with my boyfriend, so his half of the office, as you can see, is all Avengers and computer stuff. And then my half of the office is a giant window, so we're working with what we got. Today, I'm eating crow because I did something I said I would never ever do again and that I was too old for, and that is stay in a hostel dorm. So the reason that I wanted to stay in this particular hostel and in a hostel at all is because this hostel is actually part of my Quebec City itinerary guide that I have out in my shop. And although I read reviews, I know with hostels it can be very touch and go, so I wanted to experience this one firsthand to make sure that whatever I'm giving you guys as recommendations is legit. So I stayed at the Auberge Internationale in Quebec City for 2 nights in a 4-bed female dorm. So they do have private rooms, but the thing with private rooms in hostels, I don't know why it's like this, but a lot of them are like comparable prices to hotel rooms depending on the destination. So it just made no sense. I decided that we were gonna push ourselves a little bit more and stay in a dorm. Hey, I don't think so. Hey. My cat has a death wish, I swear to God. So this hostel offers different kinds of dorms. So it goes up to 12 beds. There's mixed dorms, male-only dorms, female-only dorms, and I stayed in a 4-bed female dorm. For me, was like the most comfortable option. So in short, the 4-bed female dorm that I stayed in was $39 a night, which for 2 nights cost me literally $78 Canadian, which is so cheap for 2 nights accommodation, especially in Quebec City. It's not the cheapest place. It was in a really good location, about like a 10-minute walk to like the must-sees in Quebec City. So the first thing that I want to take you through is the common spaces in this hostel and why I thought that they were a good fit for me. Of the common spaces and what to expect in this hostel. Here is the room tour. All right, so I'm back at my hostel. I'm sorry about the glare, my glasses. Always. So I wanted to show you around the dorm real quick. I'm in a 4-person female dorm, but you can also go for, I think they have up to 12 or 16 bed dorms. I'm not sure. I think it's 12. You can do mixed dorms. There's male only, there's female only. And then there's like shared bathrooms scattered all over the place. This hostel is actually huge. It's 3 stories. It connects to 2 buildings, and there's just like so many rooms here. It's crazy, but it doesn't seem like it. Like, it's very quiet. It is technically low season, so I'd be interested to see what it looks like in the summer. But it's still very calm. No complaints so far. So when you come in, basically you've got your bunk beds. Classic hostel. We're just gonna ignore the mess that is my bed. Each bed has a reading light and plugs, and then you come over here, you've got your lockers, which you can lock, and then you have a little seating area, a table, and a cute little view. So impressed with this room and the cleanliness. Something that I also didn't mention in the room tour, I was actually in the room one afternoon when the cleaning crew came in, and they were excellent. They obviously had to like change all the sheets of all the people who had left, but they were wiping down every surface with like Lysol wipes, and like even like the chairs, because we have a little like table and chairs, the windowsill, like they were on it. So I was very impressed with cleanliness. 10 out of 10. So here are my final thoughts and recommendations to you if you're nervous about staying in a hostel, or if it's something that you want to be as prepared as you can before you give it a go. My number one tip, and this can go for a lot of things, but for hostels it's especially important, read the reviews. Just read the reviews. If you go into hostelworld.com and you look through all of the hostels that are available in the area that you're going to, they have like extensive reviews from travelers from all over the world who have given their honest opinion. These are people that are staying in hostels regularly that know what to look out for, know what's acceptable, know what's not acceptable. And this is also the place that you're going to see if this hostel is considered a party hostel. So if you're an introvert like me and you want to avoid that at all costs, that is 100% what you need to be doing. On the other side, if you are looking for a party hostel, you're looking to meet people, those reviews are really going to give you that information that you need. Another really important tip has to do with things that you need to bring when you stay at a hostel as opposed to staying in like a hotel. When it comes to hostels, a lot of the time you're going to be in a shared bathroom. So number one, bring flip-flops for the shower because you don't want to be touching the floor. As clean as it is, it's not your shower. Just wear flip-flops or water shoes or whatever it is and you're good to go. Other thing, because you have shared bathrooms, you have to bring literally all of your like clothing, your toiletries, everything that you need to get yourself ready in the morning into the bathroom. So make sure that you have some kind of bag that's specifically designated for that purpose. So you're not like dumping all of your stuff out into your bag so that you can use that bag to bring to the bathroom, because I 100% did this, and please don't do it because it's so annoying and so irritating to have to clean up after. And one more thing that you absolutely need to bring when you go to a hostel is a lock. I would recommend a combination code lock as opposed to like a padlock with a key, because if you lose that key, you're absolutely screwed. Bring two. A lot of the times there'll be lockers in the actual dorm, but if not, sometimes they have storage in a separate part of the hostel. So definitely bring 1 to 2 locks with you and make sure you have the combination somewhere, again, so you're not completely screwed. The last piece of information that I want to give you about hostels in general and picking the one that's right for you is to make sure that the location isn't too far out from everything. So for example, the Auberge Internationale that I stayed in Quebec City was excellently located. It's not smack dab in the middle of like the old quarter, but it was within like an 8-minute walk to the Chateau Frontenac. Everything in that area is fairly close. So just make sure that you're checking where your hostel actually is. I know it sounds like the most basic tip, but a lot of hostels might be like on the outskirts, or if they're right in the center, they're going to be really a lot more expensive. So try to find somewhere that's going to be within your budget, but not going to take you an hour to get to any of the sites that you want to see. So that's all for me for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want more budget travel tips and creator tips and some vlogs coming up, make sure you subscribe, like this video, show your love. It's always super appreciated. And I will see you guys next time.